YouTube, this is Erin and I'm the Handbag Housewife and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be a shopping vlog at the Coach Store at Oakpark Mall in Kansas City. Now I've probably been at this store, but it has been a very long time and I don't remember it. There's Miss J-Lo with her robe. We must have to have it since J-Lo has it. So I'm inside and the first thing I see are a wall of Tabby. Soft Tabby bag. You can see it's suede on top and then a smooth leather on bottom with braided edges. And it is the regular size. And then down here below we've got the black on black. I like to steer away from black on black because Coach dark hardware always seems to chip on me at least. There's a beautiful wine colored Rogue 20 with lots of braiding. That must be the thing, kind of gives you a boho vibe. And a new soft tabby shade, another new one. The jacquard fabric with a brown tone, and this isn't rust, it's lighter than rust. It's a nice shade of brown. More Rogue 20s on the bottom. I know I've seen the green color block one before, but this is like literally the perfect brown. It's super cute. So for size reference, here I am. And here is the Rogue 20. I do think it's a super nice size. I like it better than the 25. I'm not really sure how much will fit in this little bag, but I would assume because it has some depth that it would hold all the essentials you would need. And then depending on if it would bother you to have indents on the outside or not and how much you have in the middle, I might put my cell phone in the outer pocket, especially this back pocket. Let me set this down for a second. If you put your cell phone in there, that might be the best place because then you would have this whole layer of protection between your phone and the exterior of the bag, which would help it not show through quite as easily. But this little bag is really stunning, very beautiful. So Coach is on the wild side now. They have different leopard and zebra prints. And if you look here, here's one of the Rogue 20s with a zebra print, and you'll notice, and this is the Rogue 12, I think. You'll notice that it is the hair calf, so it's actual hair. The only problem with bags with hair is they tend to shed a little bit, and they can be a little pokey. Sometimes the fur can poke you through your clothing if it kind of gets rubbed backward against you. Now this is silky, silky, soft, smooth feeling fur. Now there's also the Cassie 19 with this print, but it is a print on top of the leather. And for me, this is kind of a fail because the print doesn't have any texture. I would expect it to look kind of like the Cape Facette and have texture to the print for me to want to buy a piece like this. I would lean more towards getting one of the hairy bags if I was going to pick up a piece of this particular new collection, which is really cool. The Bandits, the Bandits are made out of hair calf, as you can see here. Which one's your favorite? Do you like the leopard or cheetah or the zebra best, or just the plain? I like the plain best myself, probably the one in dark stone. One thing I didn't point out is this tooling, which is very beautiful, but it's a little too boho for me. I just noticed it though, so I wanted to stop and point it out before I moved on in this beautiful store. Another part of this animal collection is this novelty strap in zebra. So if you have any black and silver bags, this may be a cool accessory for you. Of course, the little Bandit comes with a strap, just like the bigger Bandit, that goes through these loops on the top. But as you can see, you can hook a novelty strap to those loops as well. The Rogue style isn't going anywhere for Coach. We've got the Rogue tote, we have the Rogue 25, we have the Rogue 30, we've got the Rogue 20. We've really expanded upon our Rogue situation here at the Coach. If you want to pick up a little swinger, this is the smaller size, and you'll see that the leather is printed on for this one as well. And so it does not have that hair on it that the others do. And that may be something people prefer. You know, maybe you don't like having fur on your bag and you love a good animal print. And if that's the case, then Coach has everybody covered. The heart bags are here in Kansas City. This is a beautiful shade of lilac. So pretty. Is it faded purple actually? Is that what it's called? Or is it lilac? I think it is. So they've got the lilac, and then they have chalk, or actually this is ivory. And I can tell because I'm standing right next to chalk. They still have the little pillow Madisons, and then a couple of big ones in the chalk and the black on black. And then if you prefer, you can still get the black on black heart bag as well here at Coach. The Willow tote line is still here, as well as the bucket and shoulder bags. But we have some new colors, more geared towards fall. Still have the standard signature as well. And then we have Cassie 19s in the rust signature, as well as the black. And I know you can still find chalk lots of places as well. The taupe and granite willow bag there, that's not a new color, neither is the signature. And then there's a denim tote, that's a new color as of last season, I believe. So rounding out the willow collection here, I think I covered all the newer colors. Here is a bag that does not get a lot of attention. It's the Reese bag, and it's actually a canvas with woven horse and carriage and coach into the jacquard type of canvas. And you can see the straps here have links on them, and then of course it has the rope handles. This really reminds me of like a Chanel Deauville, and I think it's adorable. It's kind of Coach's take on it. It has feet. I like it. It's not like super duper comfortable for me because of the way the handle rests up against my body, but I do think it is stinking adorable. I would worry about it getting dirty, but I would just spray the heck out of it with Colonel Carbon Pro and try to waterproof it. And this bag is $550 if I didn't already say that. Here is a better look at the Reese. And again, you can see it's got those rogue handles. It's got, I think that's called pick stitch. Really cool embroidery work. And it snaps open on the sides to expand, but I like it when it has that tucked in look. And then inside there's a magnetic closure, but it's just a big wide open compartment, and it does have this zippered pocket here. These great big bucket bags are the Dakota bucket bag, and they're not 1941, I don't think, because like I said in a previous video, these say Coach Coach, but they're considered a higher quality, I think, because they have those tags on them. And they're a very nice, smooth leather. These are the Brook carryalls, and if I remember right, this one is $4.95 and this one is $5.95. There's a pretty big size difference between them, and these have been hanging on for a couple of seasons. I wouldn't be surprised if they get replaced with something else. They seem like they're well made. I like how they have that little key holder in them. They've got micro suede on the inside and compartments. I think it would make a nice work bag. Here's another newer style. This, I think, is a replacement for the Tyler 28 and then the bigger Tyler bag. And the biggest change I see is that the handles stay upright, which I like, because the Tyler handles, they folded down, and for me, that just didn't work quite as well. So they say they're the Carter Carry 28, and then this is the Carter Carry, just that's what it's called. I think if you were needing a work bag, it would be maybe a good one, but this leather is pretty thin. So I think a lot like the Tyler, you'd have to be careful what you put in the outer pockets, and that would really limit you if you cared about having indentions on the exterior of your bag. So for me, that was one of the major holdups of the Tyler, was that if I used the outer pockets, you could see what I had in my bag from the outside. This leather It might be slightly thicker than the Tyler, but not by much. So we still have a few carry bags here. We've got the hobo style as well as the crossbody. I love that crossbody style, and I love the dark stone shade. Looks like we have a nice green here, which might be a newer color. I can't remember for sure. And then, of course, that really nice shade of cognac brown that we've seen in several other bags. And then the chalk. Moving upward, this bag here is called the Cara bag, and it is kind of a medium-sized bag. I think it comes with a crossbody strap, and it has a pretty friendly price point at $3.95. I do feel like this bag is a bit masculine, and I know some of my viewers are males, so that might be an awesome bag for you, or for a female who maybe just doesn't like to be quite so frilly like me. I'm kind of a girly girl. And let's see, here's another shade of that Carter bag. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this bag. Can't remember what this one is. This is the Day Tote. It seems like it would be a pretty nice bag. It's very big. You can kind of see me there in the mirror, but it is very lightweight. The Day Tote is very inexpensive, and it is $295. So we have two colors of brown throughout this store. Actually, we have more than that because we have like a rust color as well. But if you look here on the left, the Carry is in saddle, and the Cara, which is the one on the right there, I think, is in burnished amber. So they look virtually identical to me in shade. They're so close. I think this one may be just a tiny bit more subdued, not quite as bright, but it's really hard for me to tell the difference. Coach still has this little Sammy bag in the faded blue color. It's not on sale here, but the last I checked it was still on sale, I think at Macy's, for a really good price. So if you're wanting to pick one of those up and it's still available, I will link it down in the description box. Here it is on my frame. I've got my blue camera bag here by Saint Laurent. It's pretty similar in size to that. Has the rogue handle and the crossbody strap. And here it is, crossbody. I could lengthen it quite a bit more. The one thing I really do like about this after putting it on is that the handle will do what you want it to. I don't always like handles to be like this on a bag like this. Sometimes I want them to be up, but then sometimes that will poke me in my boob area. So I really like that this has enough tension that you can really put it wherever you want it to be. The inside of the Sammy is a lot more spacious than I thought, and it's leather lined, which is very nice. I like how it has the slip pocket in the front and the back for a little bit of organization, but that it's not divided down the middle like so many bags are, which really limits what you can carry. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the amount you'll be able to fit into this particular style. One of the associates here just gave me a tip. With the Sammy, if you want to open it up more, you just pop those straps off those little knobs and it'll spread it out even more to make getting in and out of this bag even easier. These demi bags are not for me, and then a newer style is also the Soho in this purple, sunset orange, and I don't know the name of the pink, but I am not liking these styles from Coach that are brought back from the archives. Also, not a big fan of these either, but it would be a nice little pouch, I guess. They just seem like really, really, really tiny. I think I could find a better bag in here for that size. Maybe one of the little Bandits would be my preference over there. I do like the Raya backpacks, like the rogue handle on it. Once again, Coach is taking advantage of all the hype with the rogue. I do wish that there was one style modification on this bag, and that was that the straps were detachable or modifiable so that you could wear this bag crossbody. That would make it like chef's kiss perfect. But if you like wearing a backpack as a backpack, these are great. These are the tiny little Dakotas. I just showed you the bigger ones, which are huge in comparison. In fact, I should grab one of these and go over there. But these are $3.95 for the denim, the black, and the chalk, I think. And then yellow color, which I don't know the name of the color, but it's $100 more. And the only difference is that it has this braided strap. So the braided strap is worth an extra $100 according to Coach. I don't agree with that. I don't think that that should elevate the price that much. I think I actually kind of prefer the regular strap anyway, but they do all have these cute little hang tags, which I love. I love Coach's hang tags like that. And they also have the cute little C charm. The bigger Dakota bags have a shoulder strap and a long strap. The smaller ones have like a top handle and then a longer strap. And that's the size difference. And of course, on all the ones I'm showing you here, the straps are not the braided ones. As I'm signing out, I'm gonna cruise through the men's section. I don't always cover the men's section, but I did spy a few little things that I might want to point out. I did see this bum bag down here, and this really reminds me of the Louis Vuitton high-rise bum bag and the way it's long and flat. So it might be a nice alternative if you don't want to spend Louis Vuitton kind of cash. And you're also going to be getting a bag that's leather combined with fabric. This is the jacquard fabric. Of course, right behind it, you can see it comes in blue and all leather. Now the high rise is a coated canvas instead of a jacquard weave, so that's a difference. And of course, it's Louis Vuitton, it costs way more. But again, similar shape, so I did want to point that out to you. Here are some very substantial backpacks and totes. That's a field tote there. I don't know if I've pointed out any other field totes today. We've got some luggage, like a big duffel up top, and more luggage like backpacks and totes. The menswear is much more rugged than the ladies. I do feel like those first two backpacks, those might be considered part of the ladies' collection. Let me pan back down to those. I think these are men's, but they do have a bit more of a feminine touch to them than the other backpacks I just showed you. So I'm gonna close out showing you the animal prints last because that's what's new. I forgot to point out that yes, they still have pillow tabbies in the ivory and the black. They also have the 18 size. But if you like this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the @, then the handbag housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.